Okay, good morning everybody.
The Godfathers.
The godfathers of sales, marketing,
Finance.
customer service, and etc.
Okay.
We are the godfathers of Success International.
I forgot to order coffee. Do you want coffee?
I want coffee, and we want to something to
Black coffee or something
to eat.
else?
No? You're hungry?
No.
Okay. Okay.
What coffee do you want?
Okay, so we are today, good morning, who are with us? Who is with us? Okay, Dian, good morning.
Hello to everybody.
Hello to everybody.
So first of all, the drill is you have questions and we answer your questions. So
Yeah.
you can write anything you want. Of course, we have an agenda what we want to speak today. But we are here to service you.
To service you, to give
So
you the
any
best
questions
service.
you have, you may ask.
Yeah, for sure. Elad,
Yes.
I think it was one of our productive weeks.
Are you saying it because we have 50 Reg meetings
50 Reg meetings.
to schedule in 2 days?
In 2 days. 50 Reg meetings.
50. And this is even without doing a special outflow because we
Yeah.
use cooperation.
Yeah, and this is what we want to talk about today, about cooperations and how is it important for us to cooperate with
others.
With others.
Let me tell you a story about the cooperation I had yesterday and how actually exponentially I use cooperations to make meetings. Wouldn't you love the idea when instead of having an intro lecture here like we have many times a week, people will invite you to deliver an intro lecture? Now let me show you the sequence.
Yeah.
You know, we have one of our cooperations is with a lady called Vered Shkedi.
Yeah.
And Vered Shkedi, she has a company that work with architects, and we told her, let's do a cooperations together. You bring the architects and we give the knowledge. And we do a cooperations with her, and every few months, about
It's
2
an
months,
extra
actually,
value.
you know, next week I'm gonna have a lecture with her. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
And the value we give her, we actually taught her how to do the marketing to get the people to the lecture, which is valuable for her. And what we get access to all those people and their contact details, and we offer them Reg meetings at the end and at the survey. Now, Vered invited me to speak to somebody her name is Osnat, and she's in charge of the building association in Israel.
Okay.
I just love associations.
We
You
love
know why?
associations. Yeah.
Because they have so many members in those associations.
they have lots of
So
people.
she
there.
asked me a question. She told me, how much would it cost me to hire you as a speaker, because I heard you're very good, to do our annual convention? I told her, you know what?
It's for free, just for you.
Yeah, but you know why? I told her, you need to give a moral excuse why we give it for free. So I told her, you know what we can do? If you give me the list of attendees, I can give it to you for free, because actually I will make the money from selling them services. She says,
For
you
sure.
know, I would love you to help them. Actually, she came to me at the start of the convention yesterday, says, you know, some people here really need your help. Says, no problem, don't worry, we will help them.
We're here for that.
Exactly. And we made the seminar, and we had about like 60 people in the convention. And at the end, we hand out surveys, and immediately 25 people say, we want a Reg meeting. We want to meet with some representative from your business. And you know, 25 Reg meetings. Most of the businesses don't do it in a month. We get it in a day.
Let's you know, make the calculation.
Okay.
If 25 Reg meetings are you know, you are have a meeting with them,
Okay.
and your
Closing
closing
rate.
rate is 50%.
Yes, but let's say most people close about 1 to 5.
Let's 1 to 5. Let's say by 1
Only
to 5.
5 meetings. Five
Five.
closed deals.
5 closed deals. Average deal in Success is 10,000 euros.
No, even more. Like it's a pro package. Pro package is about a bit more, like 15,000.
About 50,000 euros.
15,000 euro
It's
multiplied
70
by 5, 75,000 euro
75,000 euro
for one intro lecture that we gave
for
for
one
free.
intro lecture. So it's not for free.
We make a lot of
Like a
money back
Yeah.
from a free intro lecture. Now, that's not the point. You know what was the point? She told me, you know, I want to introduce you, to our, we have an academy. He says, oh, that's interesting, because this is our annual convention, but we have an academy where we train all the people that are members in our association. Would you like to meet the in charge of the school? He says, sure. And I became very good friend with her, and we mingled a little bit. And I gave her my book as a present. You know, my book is now...
Ah, he's out. Where's your book?
Okay,
we want to
let me get the
show
book.
them your book.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Whoop,
This is the new,
okay,
brand new
here is the book.
book.
And by the way, we'll tell them also what we've done with the
Wow,
book.
yeah, this is very
Okay,
important.
so we've sent, I gave her my book, and then we said, okay, will you stay for the intro lecture, for the seminar? And she stayed, and she was thrilled, she was amazed, she wants a meeting, she wants to see how to engage us with the school.
She was up to it.
Yeah, but not only that, the chairman of the association, who is a big businessman, he's called Eran Rolls. He came, and first of all, I made sure that Osnat will introduce me to him, and that's important to make those comm lines.
Yeah.
And we shook hands, we sit near to each other, and then I asked him, are you staying? Thank you very much. I asked him, are you going to stay for my lecture? He says, yeah, I'm going to stay. And I made sure he stayed, and then at the end of at the first break, I kind of accidentally, on the drill, went near him and says, wow, very good job, you're so charismatic, you know how you attract the audience, and it's amazing. And guess what? He's going to have a yearly convention in Eilat, the southern city in Israel, where they're going to have 4 days.
It's like the summer city.
Yeah. They're going to have 4-day seminars that each day, you know, they have about 700 or 1,000 people coming to those conventions.
Wow.
And he wants me now to be a speaker in that event. So, as you can see the way it goes, if you give a good delivery and the people are excited, and by the way, we talked about 7 ways how to differentiate yourself from others, and they were so thrilled, so they want me more. And the people that were in the intro lecture, they want me to come more. And they have branch managers that now they want us to go to those branches. So the point is, now we have our marketing guy. He needs to continue to pull those strings, because now there is a lineup. Let's call Osnat to see what is the next event. Let's call Ayele to see about the school. Let's talk with Eran and have a meeting with him about Eilat. Let's talk with the branch managers and see how we can help them with the activities. And boom, you have a line of cooperations, and each one will create you more.
So more business.
Exactly. So it's like a spider web. You know, you start small and then you go bigger. Most of the people, they do an event and then they go away, or they don't mingle, or they concentrate too much on themselves. When I go to do an event, I just go and see how I can get more lines to do more things. Okay, we have a question.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. So we have a question here, and the question is, what package did we sold them? And the reason we sold them the Pro package, we didn't stage sell. What Aryeh did is he calculated how much will be the average closing rate if I meet them or if somebody meets them, and what is the average package, because now we have different packages, and the average package is 15,000 euro a year.
Yeah.
And when we close on that, the average will buy that package. Of course, there are bigger businesses, smaller businesses, and this is what we do. So, what we do usually is that we take them and we do the corporations. And can you give more examples of different corporations we have?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, on Sunday we had the Garage Union Association. This Sunday, you know, yesterday I gave an intro lecture, but Sunday we had an intro lecture up north from the Garage Association, and this is organized by the Garage Union, and we've been working with them for about 8 years. And just imagine that what happens is the Garage Association, he gives us his mailing list, he tells them that you can introduce yourself, that we chose you to be the speaker. He comes
we chose you to be our mentor.
Exactly. And he comes to those events and give us, you know, the beingness, like we are the opinion leaders. He give us the list. I mean, can you ask for more?
No.
So the best is
No.
like you need to become an opinion leader in that field and find who are your comlines to do cooperations. And we do with the beauty union, we do it with the insurance union. Do you know that I'm invited in third floor? We have the insurance association, and I went to them, and you know, I knocked on the door and says, hey, who is in charge here on marketing? And I invited him for a coffee. We met together. His name is Shai, and I explained him what we do. And he called me and says, you know, we have a board meeting. The president of the insurance association, the CEO of the insurance association, all the board of directors, and we're gonna have Rosh Hashanah. You know, it's like the New Year's event for a Jewish. And we're gonna have a blessing, a toast, everybody gonna say, and we're gonna have a special thing. And we're gonna have the head of departments from all over the country. Says, and what do you want from me? He says, I want somebody that will come and have a speech for them, not just a toast, and I want it to be you. Why? Because I'm on his comm lines. One of the things with doing cooperations, and now I'm giving all my successful actions, is the moment I meet the person, I invite him to be my friend on Facebook, and I actually control him in the meeting. It says, what is your name on Facebook? Blah, blah, blah. I just send you a request, authorize it. And I make sure he would start to follow me on Facebook. So all the time, I'm there showing him that I exist.
He's seeing our video tips and, you know, all the activity on Facebook, and you know,
I mean, it's the best branding.
It's the best PR.
Actually, do you want to hear a funny story? I know I told it yesterday on WhatsApp, but I didn't tell you verbally the story. You know, we are doing the daily videos on Facebook. And by the way, it was Aryeh idea. He was the first one to upload the first video. And then we did a battle, and he says, let's see who will be the last one to upload. And since then, we upload about 300 videos. And
I think more.
Even more, yeah, probably more. And what happened is that yesterday I went to the dentist. I had to fix some teeth, and at the end I took the dentist gave me my card, and I threw it on the table and started walking. And the lady says, hey, but I need to check the card if you pay. Says, don't you trust me that I paid? And she says, no, I trust your consulting. He says, how do you know my consulting? He says, I'm following you on Facebook.
Wow, we're like a celebrity,
exactly.
Online celebrity.
And then, let me tell you another funny story. The same day, I'm rushing to a meeting. I had this seminar, and I was rushing to the meeting. So I go out very fast on road, on the car, and I leave a little burn marks on the road, and then I go to a roundabout, and somebody is honking the horn, and says, okay, maybe I drove a bit too fast.
Police or something.
Yeah, but then I see it's a van, and the guy is trying to be near me, and I'm trying to go away, and he's going on the side, and then honking the horn, and says, open the window. He says, yes, very conservative, like, okay, what do you want now? He says, you're the guy from the videos, huh? Very nice.
Amazing. We have a question.
Okay.
Cooperations are great, but you are in power, Joe. Can we do cooperations when we are not in power yet? Yeah, for sure.
Of course, and let me explain exactly why. You don't need to wait to be in power in order to make cooperations. When I started to make cooperations, it was when I was in non-X, and let me tell you how. The simplicity is you need to understand what is the value that the other side wants.
You just need to come to say hi.
Yeah, but you know, the main thing is to understand what is missing for them. So it's like a non-X. I did a lot of non-X with those corporations, and what I found mainly is that those people are actually missing how to service their clients. They have a union, and usually they charge money for being in the union, but they don't give back.
Yeah.
It's like they charge money, and then you tell them, you know, I know you want to service your target audience more, and yeah. When was the last time you made for them a convention? And then they don't give you an answer. It says,
it's like we were hearing something, I don't know what.
Okay. Yeah. And then it says, okay, when was the last time you delivered knowledge to those people and you gave them exchange? Says, yeah, we have courses. Says, yeah, but this you collect money. What do you give them as an exchange in abundance? And I explained them. Says, we don't have it, but you know, usually their barrier is they tell us that, you know, what happened is that we don't know how to organize those conventions, or when we order, we only have 5 people coming, and then I tell them, don't worry, we will help you in organize, just give me your list.
Yes, yeah.
And then we help them, like in the garage union, they don't have somebody, a PS who should handle that, and very generously we help them with their mailing list. We send the SMSs, we send the mailings, we put the landing pages. We don't do callings, you know, and still we have so many people coming. I mean, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's just to do the non-X, to say, hey, I'm here.
Yeah,
let's do something together.
You need to make a list. You know, one of the things I've done in the past.
And they, sorry for the interrupt, they do have power. They're, you know, we are international company.
Not only that, you know, they have power first because they know how to put seminars.
They have the technology.
They have the technology. They know how to deliver. They can service the clients. I mean, don't invalidate what you have. You have so many. So what? So you are still not famous? How will you ever be famous if you will not go out of non-X and start to do those actions? This is the main point. I mean, go, be out there, schedule meetings. And it's true, it's like date. You know, you will go to the first one, you will refuse. The second one, they will say no. Third one, they will meet you and close nothing. The fifth one will close. And you know what happens? The more you do, the better you get at them. I mean, you will actually get better. So all you need to do is see actually how to get more to those associations. And the best way to approach it is to make a lineup.
Yeah.
I mean, I go and I make a lineup. I just wrote in the past on Google associations or unions, and I go to the person who is in charge of the trainings, and usually they ask you how much it costs, and the wrong question is to tell them actually how much it's going to cost. Don't charge money for that.
For sure. That's
not the
only
point.
Association, and this is something that's important to tell them. Another thing that we can use, or it's our clients. Let's give you some examples. We have these client that's selling some machines for cosmeticians.
Yeah, for beauty salons.
Yeah. And we just
Nova Medical.
Nova Medical. This is the company, and we just did some convention.
Oh, that's
for the clients.
It's even funnier than that. You know, there are. Let me tell you the contract, because I closed the contract. By the way, those clients actually pay us about €4,500 per month for consulting, and for only one meeting a week at their place. And the reason is because part of the exchange is that they organize an intro lectures for us every 2 weeks, and we come and deliver it, and we hand out the surveys, and we take the meetings. How many meetings you had in the last one?
21 meetings.
21 meetings, boom! And they organize the seminar, and they are actually paying us to deliver for them intro lectures to create for us.
Yeah. Wow, that
meetings.
was amazing intro lecture.
What was the intro lecture about?
The convention. It's about how to make more money on the phone.
How to close people on the phone, right?
Yeah, it was more than telemarketing or selling on the phone. It's, you know, the ways they can do more money with the help of the phone. It can be the quality check. Yeah.
Quality control, like Division 5 qualifications.
Yeah, Division 5, like making the calls. It's to sell more products to your existing clients. Yeah, how to increase your sales, and it was amazing. That was amazing. Another example is the printing company for businesses.
Yeah.
Who is his you know, target audience? It's businesses.
Exactly.
We make a cooperation together. Okay, let's bring or invite all of your clients to our place, not matter, or just, you know, his place, and to do this lecture. And this is something that clients are very thrilled about, because, you know, you are giving their clients a
exchange
value.
in abundance.
Exchange number 4.
Exactly. And by the way, just to let you know how we promised them to tell them what we've done with the book. You know what was the first action I did with the book when it came out? You know, it's very nice design, very nice product. It's heaviness, you know, to hold the book, especially since it's mine.
You know what I noticed?
What?
I had some meetings yesterday here in our offices, and you know, each person that I came to, you know, say hello and to bring him to our office, is they are just handing the book, and they are, you know, reading from the book. This is something that, you know, it's
they
very
can hold
interesting. This is something new.
Exactly. So you know what was the first thing we've done with the book? One of the things I work with, you know, our main target audience now is big retail chains, because those are the big money factors. They gave us the big income.
They're giving us the 5,000 euro.
Exactly. And this is 1 year contract minimum, and they go on, and you know what we've done? I've compiled the mailing list of all the companies that never worked with us, and what I did...
The CEOs, who is the CEO?
I got their names, and what I did, I actually took their names and I put it in a personal letter. You know, mail merge on Outlook, you can do mail merge just like we have on send message. You can actually put the names.
Yeah, to make it personal.
Yeah, so I prepared a personal letter saying, hey Aryeh, I know that you are the CEO of, let's say, Success, and I want us to know each other more. Just 2 days I got my new book, and since I got my new book, I thought that's a good way for us to know each other more, so I decided to indulge you with the book. It can help you in marketing and in marriage, and, you know, finding a spouse. And by the way, we're the biggest consulting company to the retail industry. Blah blah blah. We went to the post office and we just sent 170 books.
170 books.
Can you imagine what will happen next week? I mean, when people will start to receive the books.
You send it in a regular mail or the
No, regular mail.
Regular.
Now, still it costs a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, just for you to know, marketing costs money.
Yeah.
I mean, to produce the book, I can tell you
6,000 euro.
You know, never mind how much costs the total reproduction. I can tell you how much costs a copy.
Okay.
Just one copy costs 15 shekels. 15 shekels, that's equivalent to 5 euro. No, 4 euro.
4 euro.
4 euro. 4 euro per book. It's not cheap, it's not expensive, but when you put it in an envelope, when you put a postcard on it, it goes up. Because, you know, it cost me about 2 more euro to send it. So eventually, I don't know how much cost me each person, but, you know, let's say 10 euro per person. I'm exaggerating. The time, everybody that worked on it, 10 euro. But, you know, from 170 companies, if I close 2, can I close 2 from 170?
You can.
Let's say that from 170, I close 17 meetings. You know what? 10 meetings. And from 10 meetings, I close only 2. From 2, those contracts, we know it's 180,000 shekels minimum a year, right?
Yeah, it's something like 40,000 euro.
No, more, 50,000 euro, exactly. That's a 50,000 euro contract. So would I spend 1,700 euro to get 2 contracts of 50,000 euro? Hell yes.
Hell yes.
So spend money on marketing. I mean, you know, produce the book. By the way, everybody's going to get the translated copy. It's already translated into English, and they're going to get it soon after we have a native English person going over the book. And by the way, to reproduce...
You need 14 languages.
Exactly. And I can tell you that to reproduce the book, it will not cost them 4 euro. In Israel, it costs 4 euro because I pay royalties to the guy who did the book to help me to reproduce the book. But for them, it will cost about 2 euro to print the book. So that's an amazing marketing material they can use.
And you can just sell the book for 20 euros.
Of course, this is how much we charge for it now, and we sell every day.
Yeah.
So the main thing is to go on the com lines of society, you know, mainly if you can work with corporations. By the way, maybe I can find somebody who can give away the book, like he can buy from us the book and then give it to his clients. And, you know, I got 1,500 copies, but I only got 400 copies here, because 1,100 went to the publisher. He's going to send it to all shops. I can tell you that I already need more because I see how much fast we're going to give it to our clients, to new clients, to old clients, to opinion leaders we want, to associations. We made a lineup of associations we want to get. I mean, for sure we will update you on all the news afterwards. Okay, so as you can see, definitely we need to work with those lines of cooperations. And
For sure.
the way to do it is also with your clients. I mean, clients is a great way how to do cooperations.
Yeah, they are very happy for that because, you know, they are paying you money.
Mhm.
They are, you know, trust you. They have the confidence that you are good at what you do, and they will, you know, say yes.
And you know what? Let me give you another example because maybe some people here say, yeah, but I don't have a room like you have to do lectures. So how can I actually do it? You know, it's an expense for me. First of all, it's okay, spend money.
Yeah, and in associations, for most of the time,
All of them, they have it.
they have, yes, you know, some rooms for that.
So let me give you another example for a corporation. One of our corporations which worked very good is actually a coffee shop.
Ah, Cafe Yafo.
Exactly. Cafe Yafo means Jaffa Coffee.
Jaffa Coffee.
And what we did with him, he have another room, like a VIP room, that he can put about 30 people in it. And we helped him to organize this event, and people came to the lecture. He got out of Non-X. Then people stayed to eat after. They ate before.
They paid something like 10
symbolic,
euros.
like 10 euro.
10 euro for coffee.
And we actually paid him also FSM. This was his exchange. So he got also income from that. I mean, we paid him about 250 or 300 euro per person who eventually closed. And this was also an exchange. So he liked it a lot. I mean, you have 2-3 people who close. I mean, that's a good income without any expenses.
For sure.
So that's a very nice cooperation. And all the time, I mean, how many intro lectures we have a week? Average 3, 4?
Wow.
I mean,
A
a
lot.
week.
A week.
Now, the reason is we have a lot of those cooperations. I mean, on Sunday, every
We're
Thursday,
pushing for that.
every Thursday we have an intro lecture, just like today.
Yeah.
We have today on phone applications, how to use the phone, mobile marketing, not mobile marketing, but
Before
how to
we
do the...
did this webinar, we have the Success on the Morning, our
Exactly.
morning show. We're just pushing like
Crazy. And that's
like
the...
motherfuckers, yeah,
And exactly, that's why we should have a lot of inflow, you know?
for sure.
So today, let's give the rules about how to do cooperations. First of all, you need to make a lineup and write who are the people that can do cooperations with us.
Who are the people that we can cooperate with? That
That's a
they are
union.
our target audience.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So unions is one.
yeah, clients.
Clients who are B2B is another one.
Yeah,
B2B outside, like everyone who is, let's say, an accountant, a lawyer firm, a SEO company, a search engine optimization, those are relevant also.
yeah. for
And
sure.
we need to make a lineup and call them, but we need to call them from a Non-X viewpoint, like what is needed and wanted, when was the last time you did an event for your clients, blah, blah, blah. And once we do that, then what happens is we find a way how to give them an exchange to their clients. They give exchange in abundance, and it's a win-win-win. The client wins, he gets knowledge. We win, we get the free intro lectures.
We get the reg meetings.
Yeah, we get the reg meetings. I mean, everybody win. The client win because people endorse him. You know, in Nova Medical, the guy called me the day after. I didn't tell you that. He called me the night, actually. And he told
after
me,
the lecture.
yeah, I told him how was the lecture. He says, it was very good, blah, blah, blah. He told me, but you know what happened? We did plenty of upsells.
We're doing what?
Plenty of upsells,
okay.
many upsells. Like, you know, they have a machine called RF. And this machine cost about 200,000 shekels. So he says, you know, one of the clients came and we sold her an RF machine. We've been following up on her for a lot of time, but when she came, it was easy to close her. And we also sold some equipment. I mean, I think they made sales for about 400 or 500,000 shekels in that day. Don't you think they're pleased?
Amazing.
I mean, that's except of the fact they gave exchange in abundance to their clients. One of our clients is also Pharma Estetica. It's people who sell like creams to beauty salons. Guess who are their clients? beauticians.
Beauticians.
So we invited also them. So just imagine if you just called companies who manufacture equipment or merchandise, and you call them and says, you know, when was the last time you made a convention?
Yeah.
And you know, it's the motto of marketing is creating a will, creating
For
a
sure.
desire. Don't
sure.
wait for somebody
They
to
love
call you.
They,
I mean, it's true that today, as an opinion leader, it's true that people call us and says, hey, I want you to be a speaker. Actually, you know, I had yesterday somebody who called me. His name is Gadi.
yeah.
And wow, so many messages. Just from the webinar today. Here's Gadi from yesterday.
Yeah.
And this guy, he says, I want you to do a next intro meeting, and it's a seminar you want to pay, and he's in charge of another union. You would not believe. He opened a new union. It's called the Air Condition Union. All the people who install air conditioning systems in Israel, and he wants me to be the lead speaker. Now, he knows me from different intro lectures. It's true because I'm doing a lot of noise, the same as you.
We have to, you know, communicate with people.
Exactly.
I think it's, you know, the main thing here.
But what happens is that we push it, and you know, when I started, I didn't start like that. I knocked on doors, I've sent communication, I've sent videos, some I follow up, some flapped and nothing happened, some I got attacked for being a Scientologist, oh my God, you know.
You're from this cult?
Exactly.
Okay.
And we also, by the way, one of the strongest unions we communicated with was Rotary. You know Rotary, like the business club?
Yeah.
They have Rotary like in, I don't know, 60 cities in Israel. And the moment we got in one, we got fixated. The other ones asked us more, and we have our branch up north doing already some of them, and they have meetings about once a month, and they invite us. So, you know, we have so many cooperations. This is why we got in 2 days just 50 Reg meetings.
So easy to make business.
But
you just need to communicate.
You need to get out of the chair.
Yeah, get out of the office.
Knock on doors. Send some emails, go to meetings, eat some biscuits, and eventually you make some meetings and you make some communication lines and you follow up on those people. Once you meet them, you invite them on your Facebook. You need to be active on your Facebook. You need to be communicative. You need to use the non-X formula to see how you can get in touch with them, and eventually it pays off because it starts a wheel.
For sure.
And the moral is, the moment you close one, immediately you need to see how to create the next one, and how from that you can go to others. Because when I made the first one in Rotary, I immediately says, okay, what we're going to do on the next? I didn't ask him, I decided.
You're just closing them for the future.
And when I closed them, he says, you know, where do you have other Rotaries? And the guy that we started with became now the president of Rotary in Israel.
Wow. Amazing.
So he opens for us doors to others. So the main things is you need to keep on pushing all the time.
It's like to ask, where is my money? Where is my money?
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Where is my money? Where are the people that can bring me money?
Exactly. I mean, everybody who is like business to business, he's your target audience. You want some water?
Yeah.
Okay. You cost a lot, you know, you drink so much.
I know. The brains
truck. So I think on corporations, if you don't have any more questions, that's summarize it, make a lineup, go make a plan, and understand that the exchange could be either just teaching them how to do marketing, give an exchange in abundance, and sometimes it's FSMs.
Yeah, it's something that we didn't touch, and it's important how to do it. When you know, you did the lecture, okay, we make the cooperation, we did the lecture, we are giving like a service.
Survey.
Yeah.
You know what was with the survey yesterday? It's important to have, you know, some kind of manners. Like, I didn't do the surveys without asking. I asked her before, is it okay? Did you thought about doing surveys? Says, no, it's a good idea. Says, okay, so I will bring surveys. So actually she thinks like, wow, he's a professional. Even though I've built the survey, it's not hers, so I can put at the end, would you like a meeting with us? And then I asked her, would it be okay with you? You know what I thought, which will be a really good idea? She says, what? How about I present that because you love your audience so much, I will give them a free consulting meeting. Wow, would you do that? Yeah, sure, you know, I will support you.
It's abundance.
Yeah, and you know, I give her exchange in abundance. I tell her, I will introduce the free Reg meetings, not as a Reg meeting, but a free consultation meeting because you are a client of hers.
Exactly. In the end of the lecture, I'm just giving the surveys, and I'm telling the participants, look, if you want a free meeting, a free 1 hour consulting meeting because you are clients of these, union or whatever, I'm gonna give you 1 hour of free consulting one-on-one with me about whatever you want. It can be sales, it can be marketing, it can be finance. You will choose the subject and we will sit together one-on-one, and what you need to do is just to sign that you want a meeting with me.
Well, I do two things a bit different. One, I never promise myself because, I'm in a position I cannot meet everybody and I don't want to meet everybody because some are not qualified for me. And second, I never say 1 hour because it kind of invalidates the value of the meeting. I say a meeting, I say one-on-one meeting with a consultant because when you say 1 hour, it sounds like maybe it's short, it's a quickie. So this is a meeting. They never know how much.
It's something that works for me. Everyone,
they sign up.
Yeah, they sign up, but everyone needs to
find his own way.
Find a way how he feels comfortable with, and this is 1, and 2, what works for him.
Exactly. Good. So that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And make a lineup.
We have some questions here.
Go ahead.
Hi guys. Okay.
So when you make cooperations, you need to follow up on the line. You need to treat them as VIPs, as FSMs. You need to invite them. Those people are very important to you.
Yeah, for sure. This is the people who can bring you money and bring a business to you.
Exactly. And by the way, one of the things we've done, we made a lineup of all the corporations we have and all the FSMs, and we're going to send them a book with my personal message inside.
Like a signature.
Yeah. I'm going to send them a personal note inside, and this is very important.
For sure.
And by the way, I'm looking on my table. Let me show you the nice things that we've done to our clients. We like to do things a bit different, and we made a success chocolate bar.
Yeah.
And you know what it says? It says there are only 4 most important ingredients of food in the world. It says milk chocolate, bitter chocolate, white chocolate, and truffles. And by the way, the trick is not that we started to reproduce chocolate just to show you. Actually, it's my wife's idea. And by the way, it's even on the side, it says business with pleasure. And you can see it's like branded chocolate. And all she did, we can actually send you the template if you want. We actually bought a big chunk of chocolate bars from the supermarket. And all we did is actually we print out this in a machine. And then we just fold it, and my wife copies it.
It's a regular printer?
No, we actually order it from a printing house.
Yeah.
I think it costs like, I don't know, 20 cents per piece. But people love it. They come and we give them exchange in abundance, like a success chocolate bar, and it sits on everybody's table, and we give it to the clients when they come, and we can open it and eat it during the meeting. And it's one of the things we like to surprise our clients, It's like in having a marriage. You like to surprise your spouse once in a while. So let's see if we have a question here. Wow. So we have a success story here from Martin Haas from Netherlands. He says he got invited from an official rental company. And when he did an intro lecture, Martin, it would be nice if you would write how many people attended in this intro lecture. He did an intro lecture, and from the intro lecture, he signed up 4 people to his seminar.
Wow. Amazing.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you, yesterday we just told them about my book, and we brought some books, and we sold books after my seminar. So definitely you can leverage those actions all the time, more and more and more.
Highly important.
Yeah, I mean, just be active. Oh, wow. Martin writes that only 12 people attended the intro, and he closed 4 of them to come to the seminar. I mean, that's an amazing closing ratio. Well done.
Which seminar?
He had a seminar, I don't know which seminar. Martin, you can write which seminar. It was an intro seminar about Facebook, and the seminar, what was it about? You will write soon.
It's about Facebook.
The seminar was about, the intro lecture was about Facebook.
Okay.
And by the way, you're gonna be in Netherlands soon, delivering for Martin.
Yeah, 1 month from now.
Exactly, a 2-day seminar.
2-day seminar.
Okay, the seminar was SMA, Advanced Marketing Techniques. And by the way, we're gonna have a unique seminar for Martin, because we're gonna launch a new pilot system we're doing, because the seminar you're gonna deliver for Martin, we're gonna apply a combination between synergy marketing and how to increase profitability in a company, because the purpose will be
4 ways to increase profitability.
A stage sell for the first time to sell a real why investigation.
Yeah.
Right? So it's going to be exciting, and we're going to update you.
What is your real why, lad? What is your real why?
My wife.
Your wife.
When exactly will Arya be in Netherlands?
The 11th and 12th of September.
Oh my God. That's about a month. Exactly. Wow.
Yeah.
Very well done. So maybe you already have another one subscribed.
I heard that Dian and Aoife want to come to the seminar.
Wow.
To the Netherlands.
Okay, great. And by the way, guys, I hope to see you all in Rome. I know that Dian and Aoife are coming to Rome, and I hope everybody will come to Rome. I'm coming to Rome.
All the roads leads to Rome.
And by the way, in Rome, I'm going to be one of the speakers who's going to speak in the consultants convention. And I'm going to speak about 2 important things that I never spoke before, but I cannot tell you anything about it because I will need to kill you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
they are very welcome.
Okay, cool. So, thank you very much for attending, guys.
Thank
you. If you don't have any more questions, we will let you start your cooperations day. And we are looking forward to hear a lot of good news from you. Share us the results like Martin shared. Exactly. And we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.